Good day, Mike Stenhouse back with you with a bad bill of the week. And this year, once again, the political correct activists and alarmists are back with their pay equity bills in promoting what they call social equality and social justice. These bills would be patently unfair to employers. So we're going to disagree with this bill on two major fronts. First of all, there's no regulatory reason to enact such bills and to put more burdens on employers. And two, a question of morality and justice. All right, let's start first. First background. Last year, both the Senate and the House passed different versions of the bill. The House bill a little less objectionable than the Senate bill. In our view, no bill is acceptable. There is no reason for this bill. First of all, in order for any new regulatory burden like this to be imposed, supporters of the bill have to demonstrate a systematic abuse or problem that exists. I have seen no evidence that women and minorities are systematically underpaid by their employers. Nobody wants unfair compensation. We certainly don't advocate for that. But you have to demonstrate there's a problem before we put a fix in place. Two, we have to demonstrate that existing laws wouldn't take care of any rogue employer that might go ahead and try to pay somebody unfairly. We've all heard of the Equal Opportunity Employment Acts, EEOC, both and commissions that have been formed, both locally and federally. There are a lot of laws that protect everybody from being undercompensated or unfairly paid. So you'd have to demonstrate also that if there is a rogue act, why existing laws wouldn't adequately handle that. And three, a cost-benefit analysis. What's the cost going to be? These bills require employers to seek third parties to validate that they pay fairly. I think Rhode Island Manufacturers Association last year put out an estimate that it would cost just their group, just those companies in manufacturing, over $14 million a year to comply, or at least to say they comply with fair employment practices. Nobody wants unfair payment, but nobody wants to burden employers to this degree. I don't think any three of these standards have been met. I don't think they've shown us there's a problem. I don't think they've shown us that existing laws don't handle it. And they certainly haven't shown us what this would cost manufacturers. There's no need for this legislation or anything like it, period, until they can demonstrate that. Two, let's talk about morality and fairness. And this may be the more important issue. In trying to legislate equal outcomes, this legislation and others like it would be patently unfair. People are not equal. Some people earn more, deserve more than other people. And any bill that tries to regulate outcomes is going to be unfair to somebody else. The real equality in America is equality under the law and equality of opportunity. You can't provide equal opportunity by favoring one political constituency over another, or in other words, by granting political preference. That is not equal. That is not fair. This bill would grant political inequality, in its so-called search for income equality. So think of that, political inequality in order to gain income equality. These two don't go together. We have to decide as a society. Do we want fair treatment under the law in our society, which means unequal outcomes, or do we want a society where the government tries to mandate equal outcomes for every imagined wrong, for every imagined political constituency out there? This is a path we must not go down. These bills must be defeated. No matter how much they compromise them down, there is no need. For the Bad Bill of the Week, this is Mike Stenhouse, Rhode Island Center for Freedom and Prosperity.